What if one aircraft could strike anywhere on Earth in just 1 hour? No borders, no warning, no time to react.
This isn't science fiction. This is hypersonic dominance. And if it already exists, distance is officially dead.
What if distance no longer protects you? What if oceans don't matter? Borders don't matter? Geography doesn't matter? What if somewhere, right now, there exists an aircraft that can take off and reach any country on Earth in under 1 hour? No refueling, no forward base, no warning, just launch and arrival. For centuries, nations relied on distance for safety. Oceans protected continents. Time gave leaders space to react. Even in modern warfare, response windows existed. But what happens when that window disappears? This is the story of the aircraft that could make the planet feel small, the aircraft that can reach any country in 1 hour, and the possibility that it may already exist. In traditional warfare, power depended on position. Carrier groups project strength across oceans. Air bases extend reach. Missiles follow predictable paths. Even the fastest fighter jets require refueling. Strategic bombers need staging areas. Every operation takes time. Time to detect, time to calculate, time to respond. But hypersonic flight threatens to erase that advantage completely. At Mach 5 and above, over 6,000 kilometers per hour, the world changes. At Mach 10, continents are separated not by days, but by minutes. An aircraft traveling at those speeds could cross the Atlantic in under half an hour. From North America to Asia, around 1 hour. At that point, geography becomes irrelevant. Ballistic missiles already travel at extreme speeds, but missiles are predictable. They follow arcs. They cannot turn sharply. They cannot abort missions. They cannot return. An aircraft is different. It can change direction. It can adapt mid-flight. It can choose not to strike. It can come home. Now imagine combining missile-level speed with aircraft-level control. That's hypersonic global strike. Not just a weapon, a reusable, maneuverable, strategic system capable of reaching anywhere on Earth in 1 hour. Building such an aircraft is one of the most difficult tasks in aerospace history. At hypersonic speeds, air friction heats the surface to extreme temperatures, over 1,500 degrees Celsius. Metal melts, electronics fail, structures weaken. To survive, engineers need advanced composite materials, ceramic heat shielding, and sophisticated cooling systems. Then there's propulsion. Traditional jet engines cannot function at hypersonic speeds. Instead, technologies like scramjets ignite fuel in compressed high-speed airflow without slowing it down. No rotating turbines, just controlled combustion at unimaginable velocity. And guidance? At those speeds, even slight miscalculations become catastrophic. Air behaves unpredictably. Shock waves form violently. Communication signals struggle through plasma clouds that can surround the aircraft. It's not just faster flight, it's a new category of aviation. Publicly, governments acknowledge hypersonic research. Test vehicles are announced. Funding is debated. Research contracts are awarded. But operational capability? That's where silence begins. History shows a pattern. Stealth aircraft flew for years before public confirmation. Advanced reconnaissance systems operated in secret long before acknowledgement. When officials say, "We are developing hypersonic systems," the real question becomes, how far ahead are they already? Because by the time something is revealed, it's no longer cutting edge. If an aircraft can reach any country within 1 hour, military strategy transforms. Carrier strike groups lose their safe distance. Forward deployed bases become less critical. Air defense systems designed for slower threats struggle to react. Hypersonic vehicles can fly lower than ballistic missiles, maneuver unpredictably, change trajectory mid-flight. Most importantly, they compress decision time. In global politics, minutes matter. Leaders rely on detection time to evaluate threats. Defense systems rely on tracking time to intercept. If that window shrinks to almost nothing, deterrence changes. Not loudly, but fundamentally. Perhaps the greatest strength of such an aircraft is not its speed, it's doubt. If rival nations believe that somewhere, hidden in restricted facilities, there exists an aircraft capable of striking them within an hour, their calculations change, diplomacy shifts, military postures adjust. You don't need to use it. You only need others to believe you can. That's strategic dominance, invisible but powerful. An aircraft capable of global hypersonic strike wouldn't operate from normal airports. It would require restricted airspace, massive secure runways, remote testing ranges, extreme secrecy. Perhaps flights occur at night, over oceans, over deserts, bright streaks across the sky, sudden acceleration, disappearance into the upper atmosphere, test launches mistaken for unidentified aerial phenomena. To most observers, it would look impossible. To engineers, it would be the next step. For most of history, geography shaped power. Island nations relied on oceans for protection. Superpowers relied on distance to project strength safely. Alliances relied on response time. But if any location on Earth can be reached in under an hour, borders become symbolic, maps become outdated, air superiority becomes planetary reach, and the balance of power shifts toward whoever controls speed. We don't know. There is no confirmed public aircraft capable of routine one-hour global reach. But there are test programs. There are expanding research budgets. There are facilities growing in restricted zones. There are defense strategies increasingly focused on hypersonic capability. And there is history. History shows that revolutionary aircraft are rarely revealed immediately. They appear only when their advantage is secure, or when they are no longer the most advanced thing in the sky. So imagine this. Somewhere in a hardened hangar, behind layers of security and silence, sits an aircraft designed not just to fly faster, but to erase distance completely. An aircraft that could take off tonight and arrive anywhere on Earth before most leaders finish a briefing. If that aircraft already exists, then the balance of global power has quietly changed. If it doesn't, then the race to build it is already reshaping the future. The question isn't whether hypersonic global strike is possible. The question is, has distance already become meaningless and we just don't know it yet?